What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. This is a Sudoku puzzle called Top Right Boy. It is a dynamic fog puzzle, so I don't think that I've done one of these on the channel before. In fact, I just did my first fog Sudoku puzzle like last week or something. So I'm not really too experienced with these, but it's just that the fog covers up a lot of the puzzle here, so you can't see what's actually in the grayed out areas. So now, as we put in digits into the puzzle that are correct, it will clear the fog of the cell that it's in, and since this is dynamic fog, it'll also possibly uncover things in other areas of the puzzle. I think classic fog is like, it'll reveal the ones like closest to it or something like that, but this is dynamic, so... Anyway, so as always, guys, the Sudoku puzzles that I play on my channel are usually ones that are played from the Cracking the Cryptic channel. So those guys over there are Sudoku experts. I am not. If you want to watch their solve, the video to their solve of this is in the description. Simon did this one. I will also link the puzzle itself, which you guys can give it a go yourself if you want to. Just click the link in the description. But first, I will read the rules here. There is a lot of rules on this one, so I might you know, pay attention to this because there's a lot of them. I need to remember the rules as well. So first of all, normal Sudoku rules apply. Dynamic fog, I already went over that. Top Right Boy. Yes, that is the title of this puzzle. Top Right Boy. This is an interesting rule that's new to me. So for every clue in the grid that takes up more than one cell, the rightmost cell of the top row of that clue must have its largest digit. So for example, a 2x2 cage requires its largest digit to be in the top right. So if we had like a 2x2 cage, the top right one would have to be the biggest digit of the four. So like for this one, I guess this digit right here has to be the biggest out of these three. That's gonna be hard to remember, but I have to remember that. Similarly, a crop key dot, so that's these, needs to have its larger digit either on top or to the right. So like this one, the largest digit of the two would have to go here. And I suppose, I guess that would also be the same for these lines as well, I'm assuming. Okay, so there's that rule. Top Right Boy. Regional constraints. No digit may appear more than once on each clue type. For example, if there's a cage, so for example, if this cage contained a 2 in it, then no other cage in the entire puzzle can contain a 2. So if that had a 2 in this one can't have a 2. This can't have a 2 in this cage either. And again, it's going to work the same thing for the lines as well. So it's for each different type of clue. So even these dots, the lines, so if you use a 3 on this line can't have a 3, and so on. So how do the red band, these pink lines, how do those work? Digits on a pink line must form a consecutive set in any order. So if this was like 3 long, the digits on here would have to be connected like 3, 4, 5 in any order, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, whatever it is. And if it's longer, then it would be a longer set. Killer cages, so these cages right here, the digits in the top left here of the cage is the total of the sum of them. Yes. So this is just the sum of all the digits in the cage. The crop key dot is a black dot between which the 2 digits in the cells that it is in the middle of, one of them is going to be double the other. So this could be a 1, this could be a 2. If this was a 3, this would be a 6. Well, it could be in either position, but in this particular puzzle, we do have the special top right boy clue, or not clue, rule. So in this one, yeah, one of them is just double the other. All right, German whisper lines. Well, I didn't even realize that there were German whispers on this one. Adjacent digits on a green line must differ by at least 5. Okay, so we don't see any green lines yet, but there apparently is going to be green lines under the fog. So yeah, if one of the digits was a 2, for example, the digit next to it would have to be 5 or more away from it. So it'd have to be at least a 7 or higher in order to be 5 away from it. Arrows. Okay, we also can't see any arrows right now. It must be under the fog. Digits along an arrow must sum to the number in the circle. Okay, and then maximum. What is this rule? Gray cells. Okay, gray cells with outward pointing arrows on their edges must be greater than all orthogonally adjacent cells. So what does that mean? For the avoidance of doubt, only the arrowed cells, not the cells they point to, interact with their other rules. Gray cells. So there's going to be a cell that's like colored gray, I think. And it's going to have like arrows pointing to its edges. And the cells around it have to be, well, the middle one would have to be bigger than the ones around it. Yes. And this is saying, for avoidance of doubt, only the arrowed cells, so only the middle cell counts towards, I guess, this rule up here, which is the region constraint. So if there was multiple of these cells that contain them, if there was another one somewhere else in the puzzle, like down here, these digits do not have to be different from these digits. They can have overlapping because it's only... Oh, but I guess that would mean then that these ones would be the same type of clue, so there would be the regional constraint. Yeah. Okay, and that's all the rules, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's a lot of rules, guys, but we finally got through them. That was a long intro. Let me now restart the timer here and do the puzzle. If you guys want to try it yourself, click the link in the description. Here we go. All right, so where do we get started on here? So we can see this entire cage adds up to 19. We can't see this entire cage. It could go up, though. We also can't see where this pink line goes or how many digits are on it. So black dot is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. I don't think that's really... It doesn't really narrow things down. I mean, I suppose you could technically eliminate... top right boy rule means that, you know, this one could never be an 8 or a 6. Bottom one can never be a 6 or an 8 either. I guess this one could never be a 1 either. I guess it couldn't be a 3 as well. Okay, I mean, that narrows it down a little bit, but it doesn't really narrow it down too much. But that's just something to keep in mind, that these crop key things are a little bit different. I don't know where to go. Is it just the 19 region? No, I have to imagine that there's many ways to add up to 19, but maybe there's not. What would the highest digits, 7, 8, and 9 would add up to 24. So there's probably a lot of variation. How do we know? Okay, let me just remember the rules here. Top right boy, regional constraints. Oh, maybe we have to add up 7, 19, and 19 because they have to be unique digits in them. What do they add up to? 19 and 19 is 38. Plus 7 is 45. Yeah, and 45 is using. So that means we're going to use all 9 digits in the 19 cages. Okay. So these cages definitely extend 1, 2, 3. So this is at least 3. This is 3. This is at least 2. Oh yeah, we don't know how many this 7 is, so we can't say for sure. Like we can't say this is 3 digits. We know it's not 4 digits. Well, it couldn't be 4 anyway. But you know, there is a way to add up to 7 with 3 digits, right? 1, 2, 4. Um, 1, 2, 4 is the only way with unique digits, and it definitely would have to be unique digits. Can we maybe eliminate 3, 4 or 5, 2? Probably not, right? Or 6, 1. Yeah, I don't know. It could just be a cage. Since we don't know the length of the cage, that's going to be hard. And then this one could extend upward into this. So this could be 4. Huh. I wonder if I'm supposed to be able to do that right now. Oh, wait. Maybe with the pink ones, it works the same way. I do have this line tool. So if we can draw these out, we know they definitely go here. And that would be 9. So this is since we have the... We do have the regional constraint rule, so no digit can appear more than once on each type of clue. So this can only have a maximum of 9 digits on it, and these have to be consecutive. So it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9 in some set of these. We don't know which ones. But at least we can say that these don't extend further than that. Now, it's got to be the cages. It's just going to be a math thing that I might be bad at this part of solving these. I'm worried I'm supposed to know if this is a 2 or 3 up here. Like, how would you make 19 with 4 digits? Or like maybe if this was... There's too many possibilities to be 7 though. There's 1, 6, 2, 5, and 3, 4. So one of these 9s has to have a 9 in it. We know that. Oh, well, one of the 9s has a 9 and an 8 in it. Well, it could be one of them has a 9, the other one has an 8. But those can't go in the 7 region. Well, and a 7. Yeah, this one definitely extends at least 1, because otherwise you could see the dotted line on it here. So it's definitely at least 2. So that means that the 7's not in here. So the 7, 8, and 9 go in these ones. Okay, what can I do with that information? So 2 big numbers. The thing is, it could be a 7 and an 8 together. Be 15. It could be a 8 and a 9, which would be 17. You need a 2 with it. Yeah, but I don't know if that really helps me, because the one that could contain 2 big numbers could be this 19 region. So let's just say this was... Let's just say this was like 7 and 8 in here. Let's just pretend. let's just say this was 7, 8. That would be 15, and then this would be 4. Now, whatever, 7, 8, 4 in here. Let's just put something in hypothetically. Now, this one being a 9 down here, you would have to add up to 10. Oops, I did not mean to put the big number in there. If one of these was a 9, you'd have to add up to 10. I'm trying to think if this matters. Adding up to 10 with 3 digits versus 2. If maybe you couldn't. No, you could definitely. 2, 3, 5 would add up to 10. Let's just say 2, 3, 5. Oops. 2, 3, 5, and 9. Two, 3, 5, 9. Yeah, 2, 3, 5, 9. What would our leftover numbers be? One and 6. Yeah, no, that completely works. Yeah, so like that is almost a. Yeah, so the 7 region could be 1, 6. This could be 4, 7, 8. This could be 2, 3, 5, 9. So the fact that that's possible means I don't think I'm able to get this done right now. Okay, so am I missing something then? Is there an easier place to start in the puzzle than that? Because if that's one solution, I have to assume that there's other solutions. If I just, instead of this being a 4, 6 or 4, 7, 8, what if I did like 7, 9 over here, and then you would need, a 3 in here, and then what if this was 3 digits? So what if this was 1, 2, 4 up here, and then would the other ones add up to? Well, yeah, I mean, actually, if you were to get 2 of these cages made, the remaining digits would automatically add up to the 19 now, right? So what are the remaining digits from here? 5, 6, 8. Yeah, I don't even have to do the math, but I can just assume that they add up to 19. In fact, they do. Okay, so the fact that there's multiple solutions for those cages means I can't do it. But maybe the top right thing being the biggest number. Oh, the top right thing. Okay. How about these 3? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 3, 6, 9. Okay. I mean, this one is 7, 8, 9 here. But how does that do anything for me? Because what if this was just a 7? This could be just a 7, right? This could be 8, 9 down here. 7, 2 digits add up to 12. Wait, if this was just a 7, what 2 digits add up to 12? It can't be 6 and 6, obviously. It can't be 5 and 7, because one of them's already a 7. So it'd have to be... Oh, so this can't have just a 7 in it. So this would also have to have... So what if it was... Okay, here's a scenario. What if this was 8, 9 here? This would be 8, 9, 2. And then if this had a 7, it would have to be 4 digits long, because we just went over that it can't just be 3 digits with a 7 in it. It would have to also have a big digit in it. right? Because now you need to add up to 12, and you can't do that without having an 8 or a 9 to be one that adds up to 12. And if we're already using it up here, we can't use it again down here. So this is taking me a long time to get started on this puzzle. Hopefully it gets easier as we uncover the fog. But if this were the case, again, these are just, we don't know if these are the digits, but this would have to be 4 digits long. 4 digits here. So if this had to be 4 digits, that would mean we need to add up to 12 with 3 digits, which is gonna be possible if we had something. What would we have? Like 1, 5, 6. So 1, 5, 6, and 7 down here. And let's just say these 4. So we can just probably assume that the other 2 left over add up to 7. So which ones did I not use in here? 3 and 4. Yeah, 3 and 4 add up to 7. Okay, so again, what I'm figuring out is that there's multiple solutions to this. This one can't... Okay. This one can't have only a 7 in it. If it does have a 7 in it, it must have an 8 or 9 in it as well. And if this has an 8 or a 9 in it, it could have an 8. Right. Point being, this is an 8 or a 9 in this top right. Because the top right boy rule, this is an 8 or a 9. We don't know if there's also a 7 in here. There could be. Okay, sorry guys. This is really confusing. I don't know how this information helps me. Like, cool, I figured that out. Man, how are we supposed to do this? Top right rule. Okay, regional constraint, Renban, killer cage, digits and cages must sum to the clue, black crop key, German whisper, arrows, maximum, gray cells with, okay, we don't have any gray cells with outward pointing arrows yet. So we have all the rules right now. We have all the rules right now. I think I looked at this being 8-7 here. Or 8-7 in this box. That'd be 15. 8-7-4. There's no reason why this can't be 8-7-4. So it's not like we can say that this has to be a 9 here. If a 9 goes in... If a 9 goes in either of these, it would see that cell. So this wouldn't be a 9. But, so like you could say, well then the 9 has to go down here if this is a 9. But, can't the 9 just go in this 19 region? Okay, a 9 goes here or here in the puzzle. Oh, well, not necessarily here, actually. This region could be like this, and the 9 would still go here. Either way, they both see this, so this is not a 9. Okay, that's a 3-6 now. Okay, so this is no longer a 3-6 dot here. Well, hold on. Yeah. This is no longer a 3-6 dot. Okay. So since that's no longer a 3-6 dot, I wonder if this dot being in this cage matters. Oh. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. That can't be the top boy. That can't be the top right boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was sitting there the entire time. I didn't realize it. Guys, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry I'm so slow. But yeah, no, this is 4. This is 1, 2, 3 down here. So that's not... So this region is in fact just 3 long. This is just 3 long. So that means that this must be 3 long up here. We don't know where it goes. But the only way to add to 7 with 3 digits is 1, 2, and 4, right? Because if you go 1, 3, you need another 3. If you go 2, 3, you need another 2. And this is not going to be able to extend out of this. Yeah, it's not like, yeah, no. So this is 1, 2, 4, and it's going to be somewhere else. So now that it's 1, 2, 4, we know this is not 8, 7 in here. Because then you would need a 4. So... what about 9? Oh, hold on. One of them has to be 9, 7. Let me just double check. Hold on. Because they're 3 long. Each of these are 3 big. Again, the 7 cannot go in a 19 region with only 3 digits in it. Again, the reason is because then you'd need 12, and the only way to add up to 12 is with an 8 or a 9. What am I saying? I'm saying only... So, okay, so one of these is a 7. Or no, one of... No, hold on. Well, they're 2... So one of them's 9, 7, the other one's 8. Okay, what does that mean? Well, actually, since both of these cages are the same length and number, we actually can't tell which one's which. Right? Okay, so if we get the sets down, one of them is 9, 7, 3. One of them's 9, 7, 3. And then the other one is the other 3. Hold on. Let me type in 973 just so I can visually see this. So 973, the other one has to have an... Well, let's just... What are the other 3 digits? 5, 8, 6? Okay. So we have a 5, 6, 8. Hold on. 5, 6, 8. And a... 9, 7, 3. And I don't know if these are flip-flopped. I could have them flip-flopped. And I need to think about if there's a reason why one can be... Is there a reason why this doesn't work? For one of them. Is it the black dot? Or are we not supposed to know yet? We have to be able to put a digit in here somewhere. Is this supposed to be this hard? Okay, I need to think about these. 3, 7, 9. Is there a reason why one can go somewhere and the other? I just don't know. Okay, maybe I gotta look up here at this interaction with this 7 box. I want to... Is there a way to properly, like I don't want to just type in 3, 7, 9, 5, 6, 8 in there. That looks bad. I like having them sort of... Let's just color them. We don't know which one's which. We don't know which one's which. No, we don't need to color them. That'll add too much complication. Oh, is there a way to like 5, 6, 8, 3, 7, 9? We could do it like this, actually. What am I doing? Is there some weird interaction with the... I don't think I can... Like, is there any reason why this can't be 1, 2, 3, maybe? Because this is 1, 2, and 4, but this the 1 could go down here. The 1 went down here. This would be 2, 4. This could be 1, 3. This could no longer be 1, 2. Then this would have to be 4, 8. If this was 1, 2, 3, this would have to be 4, 8. And this would have to come... Oh, no, it could go up, right? It doesn't have to go down. It could go up. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Yeah, no. This could be... Okay. That's dumb. That's dumb. Okay. Just because this went down, I'm just assuming this goes down. This could go here or it could go up. Well, since it's 1, 2, 4, it's either gonna eliminate... Is it gonna eliminate the 1, 2, 3 from... Because it is looking at both of these things. I guess if it's 1, 2, 4 like this, well then this can't be 1, 2, 3. If it's 1, 2, 4 like this... No, if it's 1, 2, 4 like this, the 1 and 2 could be right here, and then the 2, 1... No. Yeah, the 2, 1 can just be flip-flopped like this. Actually, that's the same here. If this is a 4... Oh, no, top right box has to be a... Oh, top right box has to be a 4. Oh, no, but we don't know if it goes up. It doesn't go down. It doesn't go down. Kenny, it doesn't go down like this. Just because everything else is shaped like that doesn't mean this... That's... You know what's confusing about this puzzle? All of these are the same shape. All of these are the same shape. I'm literally imagining this going down, and I'm like, okay, this has to be a 4. But that is not true. Okay. I really don't know why I'm taking this long to get started on this puzzle. I was not expecting this to be a hard one today. Simon's video is only like 40 minutes long. He's like halfway through the puzzle at this point. I can't even get started. Okay, what's the simple thing to do here? Well, if you think about it, if this does... Okay, if this goes down, the 1 and 2 are here. Right, but these... No, if this goes down, the 1 and 2 are here. Yeah, but it could be... 2 here, 1 here, and this is be 1 here, 2 here. That's not in a conflict with this. But if it's 1, 2, 4 like this, the 4 is up here, and this is 1, 2, and it does eliminate this from being 1, 2. If it's like this, this does eliminate it from being 1, 2. If it goes up like this, the 4 is here. And that doesn't matter with this. Wait, no, I can't. You can't do that. I mean, I can't do this. I can't. There's no way to determine that these are not in conflict yet. Okay, so 3, 6. 1, 2, 3. Could this not be 6, 7, 8 for some reason? Or not? No, it wouldn't be 6. It would be 4, 5, 6. It'd be 4, 5, 6, not 6, 7, 8. What am I doing? Okay, another brain malfunction, a little brain fart there. 4, 5, 6. Could this? Yeah, no, I don't see why this couldn't be 4, 5, 6. What am I missing? There's some strange thing going on, and I don't know what it is. I might edit this out, guys. I am so sorry. I'm unable to figure this out. I might not edit it out. We'll see. If this takes me like 10 minutes to do this, I'm gonna edit it out from this point. So this is either 9, 7, 3 or 8, 5, 6. So this also can't be 6, 3. Okay, that also can't be 6, 3. Maybe because we have 2 dots, does one of them have to be 4, 8? Maybe one of these has to be 4, 8, which means that this one can't be 8. Because this 8 and this 8 both see this. So if one of these has to be an 8, that would conflict. And this can't be a 3, 6 because one of these this has to be either 8, 8, 5, 6 or 7, 9, 3, which one of them uses 3, one of them uses 6. So if this is 6 and 3, it can be neither. So hold on. If this is a 1, 2, then this is 4, 8. If this is a 2, 4, no, then this is a 1, 2. No, it can be 2, 4 and 1, 2. It doesn't have to be an 8. Uh, 2, 4 here. 1, 2 here. 2, 4 would make this 4 go up here. And this will be 1, 2, and 4. Oh man, that sucks. I can't eliminate that from being an 8 down there. That wouldn't even give me a... No, it would give me digits. It would give me the 8, 9 digit in the 19... Yeah, it must be... I must be able to figure out the 8, 9s in those 19 regions. That has to be it. I don't know how. Okay, I'm going to think about that for a second to see if I'm supposed to be able to do this. We haven't even gotten any fog cleared yet. 33 minutes into the puzzle. 7 minutes for the just reading the rules. Guys, this is insane. Okay, let me just eliminate a 4 from here. That can't be a 4. Okay, we know that. It's not a big deal. So if this was 1, 2, 3, this would also be a 1, 2 here. Making this a 4. Making this a 1, 2. Making this... Well, this would be a 1, 2. Making this a 4. This an 8. But that's all just a hypothetical. If I'm just seeing if anything here conflicts with this being a 1, 2, 3. Even if we eliminate the 3 from this and say this is a 6 or a 9, that doesn't even help me. But if this is a 1, 2... Oh, now you have the same thing down here. If this was a 3... Wait, you would have... What if this was a 3 and this was a 1, 2? Would you have like a 1, 2, 4 pair here? This would be an 8? Hold on, is this it? Well, this 1, 2 pair, these don't really do a whole lot. So what if that's a 1, 2 pair? Also, if this is the 1, 2, 3 down here, this doesn't have to be like this. This could go over this way. This could be a line here. I'm looking at all the hypotheticals with the 1, 2 in these. Again, if this was a 1, 2, 4 here. This would definitely be 4, 8. Okay, if either of these two are 1, 2... No, because... Wait, yeah, hold on. If either of these two are 1s and 2s, because... Yeah, if either of these two are 1s and 2s, it would create... It would force this to be 4, 8, I think. Even if we don't know how this one goes up here, it could be like this, or it could be like this. Oh, no, hold on a minute. If this is 1, 2... Okay, hold on. If this is 1, 2 here, this could still be 2, 4. Wait, it doesn't force that to be a 4, 8. Okay, I'm wasting so much time on things that I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to focus on. Guys, it's so easy, isn't it? It's just that the crop key dots can't have duplicates on them. So one of these has to be a 1, 2, and one of them has to be a 4, 8. Right, we can't have a 1, 2, and a 2, 4. Guys, that's all I was missing, and it literally took me like 30 minutes to remember that. So one of these is an 8. I couldn't remember that. I knew obviously the regional constraint on these ones, but I totally forgot about the regional constraint on the dots. That's so bad of me. I knew that the complicated rules and how many rules there are would be a problem for me. I just did not think that I was going to forget it for that. Guys, I could have done this 25 minutes ago. I am so sorry. So yeah, so I was correct though, that now one of these has to have an 8 on it. They both see this, so this one is now a 9. And this one is now an 8. And because this 9 now sees this and this, now this one's a 9. How does that not clear things up for me? Okay, so now this is going to be a 7 and a 3, and this one's going to be a 5 and a 6. So, am I supposed to know these dots now with 1, 2, 4, 8? So one of them's a 1, 2, one of them's a 4, 8. Can this one be a 1, 2? Didn't I just go over this? That this could be a 1, 2. Well, oh, no, we can get this now. Because this is 7, 8, 9. And this 8 sees this, so this is an 8. And this is a 7. How does that not clear the fog up? So this can no longer be a 4. This can no longer be a 4. So this can no longer be a 2 then. Okay. Oh, the 8 here now. Oh, yeah, okay. Now that makes this a 2. That makes this a 1. That makes this a 4. That makes this an 8. Can we finally get something? Why can we not finally get anything? This 1, 2 here means that this can't be a 1 or a 2. So this one has to be a 6. And this is a 4, 5. This is now a 3. And this is now a 1, 2. How does that not clear things up for me? Oh, this 3 now sees this. This is a 7. This is now a 3. Dude, I'm getting these things all filled out. 6 here. This is a 6. This is a 5. That was so hard for me to do. This 2 now sees this as a 1. Oh, that means that this is a 4 then. And that means that this has to be our 2 here, which would take care of all this down here. This 4 now sees that. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. That was a puzzle in itself. I don't even want to finish the puzzle. We can just stop right there, guys. We did it. Only took me 40 minutes to do that. That was not that. Just, I forgot a rule. I just forgot a rule, man. But that was fun. That was so satisfying to get, guys. That's why we stick with it. Okay. So we gotta think about arrows, German whispers, and... Okay, I can already see 1, 2, 3, 4 see this German whisper. So this is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it can't be a 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9. It sees a 6. But that means that this is a high digit. Now, these are going to alternate high and low. So this is also a 6, 7, 8, 9. And then these ones are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be a 3, 4. Actually, this one has to be a 4. Or, excuse me, a 3. Because it sees a 4. It sees a 1, 2, and 4. So this one has to be a 3. Now, this one has to be at least 5 away from it. So this can't be a 7 anymore. So it's an 8 or a 9. Okay. This can't be a 6. It can't be an 8 either. So it's 7 or 9. If this were a 7, this one would have to be a 2 or a 1. If this was a 9, it could be... Oh, well, this one can't be a 4 because this ones can't both be 9. So it can't be a 4, can't be a 3. So this is just a 1, 2, but that does work with either of these. Okay. We have arrows as well. So arrows add up to the circle. Now we don't know where the circle is because it's covered with fog. We don't know how long the line is. Well, we know it's not going to be... The largest digit is 9. So it can't be 4 digits long. It could be 3, though. Like, this could go here. It could be a 4... It could be 2, 3, 4, and then 9. This one's going to be a digit that's at least 6 or less. 1, 2, 3 is 6. Let's look at the line arrows, or the arrows. Yeah, digits long and arrow must sum. Okay, so they don't have to be in any order. So, like, I was gonna say if this was 1, 2, 3 and it adds up to 6. I was gonna say this sees a 1 and a 2. Okay. Maybe, is there any Sudoku to do here? Like box 8. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Am I supposed to finish the German whisper line? 8, 9. Maybe here we have 2 digits left over, but that doesn't matter yet. I mean, this is just 7 and 8 here. So it's at least, so could be small numbers. It could be 1, 2 adding to, no, it can't be 1, 2 adding to 3. But it could be like 1, 3 adding to... No, it can't be 1, 3 adding to 4. It could be 2, 3... It can't be 2, 3 adding to 5. 1, 2... Okay, what are our 3, 4 adding to 7 is possible. So this could be a 7 here and a 3, 4. And this could come all the way down to here if it was a 9. How do the arrows work with the regional constraint, or not the top right boy rule? Because the circle's the biggest number, so the arrow itself is like a separate thing from the circle then, right? Because otherwise it literally wouldn't work. Top right. Like, if this arrow goes down, the topmost, rightmost couldn't be the biggest number if you're including the circle in it. So it must just be... So if this was a circle right here, I'm assuming this would have to be the bigger number of the two, because it's on the right. Oh, but how does that top right... Wait. If it's on a diagonal, which one is the top right? Top or right? It would be top. Yeah, something that goes diagonal downward in this direction. Like, if it's a diagonal in this direction, obviously this is the top right. But a diagonal down in this direction, this is the top. I guess it'd be top takes priority over right, I guess. The top takes priority over right? Like, would you say this is more top right in the puzzle than this? This is more right, this is more top. Now, if you drew a diagonal like this, clearly this is the top right. This is the top right compared to like anything else in its square. But like, what if you picked a random thing down here and a random thing up here? What's more top right? What's more top right? This one or this one? Well, this one. But that doesn't work. That's a bad illustration. Okay, I'm wasting time here. Well, maybe I should take the arrow serious. No, hold on a minute. Maybe I should consider that constraint actually and wonder if it does mean that the arrow and its circle is a single constraint, which would mean that the arrow would have to go like this. Like, here, let's... Oops. I just accidentally deleted. Oh, come on. The controls suck on this. Because I did the thing again where I didn't fully draw the line, so I did the back arrow and it didn't delete the line because I didn't fully type it in. Okay, so... How do we... I guess we draw it like this. So maybe we have to take this seriously. And, how do we draw shapes? Isn't there a shape Maybe that's a setting. Maybe we have to take this seriously and, how do you draw? Is it the letter tool? No, it's got to be... It can't be a letter. It's got to be the pen tool. How do you... Oh, you just click on it. That's what it is. So, if we take the arrow seriously, I think it's going to have to be like this. So this would have to be a 9. Which, that was correct. It cleared the fog. Okay, let me actually delete these then. So this is either... It can't be 1, 2, 6. 1, 3, 5 is not possible. So this has to be 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 9. And there's going to be 3 more digits left. It can't be a 7. Or an 8. So this might have to be a 6. And this is like 5, 1. I hope I didn't just make a guess there. Like, that wasn't really a guess. But I'm hoping that my logic there was not forgetting something, right? Because that would be bad. Okay, this is not a 4 here, so one of these is a 4, and there's a 4 here. So in this box, this must be our 4. 2, 3, this sees a 3, so this is a 2. There we go, that clears some fog up. This is a 3, 4 pair. So one of these is a 3. Do I have anything here, or the 2? The 8, 9. I mean, one of these has to be a 9. This could be a 9, and this is 7, 8, right? Yeah, that could actually work. Okay, this now... Yeah, we need to figure out what this is then. Can we put anything more in here? Yeah, we can put in the 2. The 2 goes up here. So this is what digit? Is this 3, 4? So we have a 3, 4 pair here. Then what goes down here? Maybe this actually... Oh, this does answer this. Because there's a 1 here, so this is no longer a 1. So let me just... what other digit goes here? 1, 7? Okay. So this is no longer a 1, so this is a 2. This is still a 7. Okay. So this can't have a 2 on it. So it could have a 4 on it. Oh, top right must be the biggest digit. Ah, I forgot about the top right for the green line, guys. I keep forgetting about it. I forgot about it for the black dot. I just forgot about the rule again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this can't be a 7, because then this would be bigger than it. So this is a 9, and this is an 8. Oh, I said the 9 had to go in one of these two, because like I ignored the fact that the 9 was possible here for some reason. That was dumb. Sorry. Luckily, that was only on screen for a minute. Okay, so... Yeah, let me think for a second. So with this one, the big digit has to go up here, and the little digit has to go down here. So what can the little digit be? It can't be a 3, 4, or a 2. Plus a 3 and a 2 have already been on here. So this has to be a 1. This now is a 7. This is now a 1. Big number can't be a 7. So we have 6, 7, 8, or 9. It can't be a 7 or 8. So it has to be a 6 or a 9. Nice. And this also can be a 6, 9. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's not really a whole lot. Well, okay, so we're gonna have to be able to get something here. What are we supposed to get? What are these two digits? It's a 1 and a 7. And this is a 1. So this is a 7 here, and this is a 1. That doesn't really clear any fog for me. Oh, 1 in this box goes right here. 2 in this box goes down here. 5, we don't know. So it's 2, 5, and 6. Okay, 2 here, 2 here. This 2, this 2. That means that this is a 2. I don't know if I'm supposed to get something else out of all this. What are these 3 digits? 1, 5, 6. So these ones are 7, 8, and 2. Okay. 2, 8. 2, 7. So did I already figure out these digits? It's 3 and 9. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to get something though. The 6, 9, I can't get that yet. The 6 is 5 away from 1. Why is no fog clearing? What am I not doing? Oh, this can't be a 1. Okay, so this is our 1 here. This is 5, 6. We almost got, no, we did get all the 1s. Okay, that's nice. Our 4s, I think we might be able to get the 4 up here. Yeah, that didn't clear fog either. Gotta be Sudoku here that's keeping us from getting new information, because we can't get this yet, or these. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do a lot of Sudoku here. This is 5, 6, and a 9. 5, 6, 9. This can't be a 6. Six, 9, 5, 6, 9. In this row, we have a 3 that's needed. 3, 6, 7. So it can't be a 7. Am I missing something? So we have 3, 4, and 5. So 3, 4, 5 here. It can't be a 3. It's either a 4 or 5. This one needs 3 digits. So it's obviously going to be 3 and 4 are possible. But it's also going to be 7 and 8. And this can't be an 8. This one can't be a 7. This one can't be a 3 as well. This one can't be a 3 either. Oh. 3 can't go here, here. It's got to go here. Okay. That doesn't clear up any, like, major fog, though. This is an 8 now. This is a 7 now. This is a 3. Really not clearing up a whole lot of stuff. A 7. That means one of these is a 7. I mean, am I supposed to just be able to complete the puzzle now? Huh. I don't know how I'm supposed to... Is it just Sudoku now? See, a 4 goes in one of these. There's a 4, 8. So these ones are going to be from 4, 8, 6, or 9. 7 and 5 are for sure up here. Okay, so 4, 8, 6, 9. This one can't be a 9. Or an 8. That's 4, 6. 8 is definitely down here. This one can't be a 9. It can't be a 4. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, all this pencil marking, sure, I can write down the digits that they are in there, but I don't think it's helping me. How can I not clear fog yet? 4, 5. Am I supposed to have something here? 3, 9. 2, 5, 6. 8's definitely one of these two. Five is somewhere up here. What am I doing? To the 7-8? No. I mean, let me just type in all the digits everywhere then. Okay, if I type in all the digits everywhere, am I gonna figure out that I can't do it? And I'm probably just missing some basic Sudoku. Okay. 5, 6, 8, 9. Let's just type in all the digits here. So one can't be a 9. One can't be an 8. That doesn't help me at all. Six. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't help me. I was gonna say the 7. Maybe we can say 7 doesn't go here or here. Seven goes in one of these two. I mean, the 7 goes here or here. Man, no, this is rough. We haven't even encountered a gray cell with outward pointing arrows on it. So what does that mean? Right? Let me just make sure. Gray cells with outward pointing arrows on their edges must be greater than all orthogonally adjacent cells. Yeah, no, I'm just making sure that the arrows are not like super... Like this is fog, right? It would be a gray cell without fog. Okay, there's no way to get this... Oh, yeah, the rule. We have a 9 on this already. This has to be a 6. It's just forgetting the rules. Okay. This has to be bigger than all of these 4. I mean, if this is an 8 or a 9, it's going to be bigger than all of them. If this is an 8 here, then this would have to be a 9. This one can't be a 5 here because then this couldn't be a 5, 6, or 8. This could be a 6 here. It would make this a 3, this a 2, this a 5. And this a 9. And this an 8 because 5, 6, 8, 9 in that row. This would be a 7. This would be an 8. This would be a 5. We can literally complete it like that. But that's only if this is a 6. This is an 8. It's probably not in conflict with anything. Okay, so then what about this one? Oh, well, this one has to be a 9. Okay, so this one's no longer a 9. Okay, this is 5, 6 now. Okay, 5, 6 pair here means this is an 8 or a 9. This is no longer a 6, and now we know that this is a 7. Oh. Wait, why did I eliminate a 7 from here? Nope, I did that wrong. My bad. This is a 5-7, not a 5-6. We have a 6 already here. Okay, that whole thing was... Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay, where does 9 go in this column now? One of these two. Oh, 9 here means that this is a 5 and this is a 6. And now this is a 5. This is now a 7. This is now a 5. This can't be 5. These two both can't be 5s. This 6-8 pair makes this a 9. This one has to be a 5 or a 6. It can't be a 6 or a 9 now. So this is a 5. That 5 makes... Okay. Now we're cooking. 4. This can't be a 6 anymore. 6-8 pair here. So this is 3-7. So this is going to be 6-8 as well, which this 6 over here tells us that this is an 8. Tells us that this is a 6, which tells us this is an 8. And that's the entire thing is now opened up. Okay, so now we should just be able to finish it. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and finish it. This is there's an 8 over here that saw that. This 3-6-3-6 means that this is now a 7. This is now a 3. What's our final digit? This is 9? Yeah, this would have to be a 9 here. That's 9 sees this. This 8 sees this 2. This 2 now. This is 7. This is an 8. This did not need to take me this long, by the way. This 4 sees that. I don't know how long that's been there. Maybe I just put that in. Okay, this 3 sees this. So this is 2, 5 here. We have a 5 here, so this is a 2. This is a 5. Top right, boy. We did it. Guys, if I just remembered the rules, I would have known that these digits don't repeat, and then I would not have got stuck in the middle, or right at the end there, I wouldn't have got stuck on this. It's just... Like, it's crazy to me because, like, before I actually, like, got started, as I was reading all the rules on this one, before I actually started solving it, I thought to myself, I need to remember the top right rule. And I need to remember, like, it's very easy to remember the digits don't repeat on the clues for, like, these first two, like, for the pink lines, the red band, and then these cages. Like, I remembered the rule, but once we got to the German Whisper and, like, this one came later, I just completely forgot. Like, I remembered it at a point, and then I just forgot it at a certain point. And it's just... yeah, no. I mean, like, this one, my time could have literally been cut in half. Like, this could have taken me, like, 30, 40 minutes to do it. I am so upset at myself that this took me this long. But it was fun. A nice fog Sudoku. I keep wanting to say fog of war. It's not fog of war. Because, like, in chess, there's a fog of war. Or is it Fog of War? Is it Fog of War Sudoku? I don't know. In chess, there's a Fog of War thing, but all right. So just fog Sudoku, dynamic fog puzzle. It was fun. I do enjoy the fog clearing. Yet this was a little bit of a confusing thing for me to realize that the biggest digit. I thought about it, I was like, the biggest digit has to be in the circle, right? And I was like, if this is going down, how would that work with the biggest digit? Unless you consider the circle a different indicator than the line. And that just didn't make any sense to me. So once I realized that, I was like, oh, okay. That actually works out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you stuck with it, hit that like button. If you skipped around, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. See you guys in the next one.